How's it going, everyone? Liam Catterson here. We're on episode number 12 of the 100 season 5, which is called Damocles. I think it is. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. Yeah, this is a two-parter, so we are at the very end of season 5, and I'm really looking forward to going into this because it's going down between Octavia and McCreary's people, now aided with Kane's help, because McCreary is the lesser of two evils in Kane's perspective, especially with information about the Dark Year being revealed, and Kane believing that that was down to Octavia's sheer will, like that was her own decision, not influenced by Abby, as we saw. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where things go. It was very disturbing last episode, but it was also very, very amazing, especially seeing Space Crew, Raven and Shaw getting that kiss in there, especially after Raven lectured Shaw for being like, damn it, I didn't want to fall into this trap, but you got me, Shaw. Especially with how frantic the situation was when they confronted some of McCreary's people and Shaw stepped in, and it was like, ugh. But yeah, as well as Maddie giving Clark a lecture for siding with McCreary and believing and more leaning to Abby than Octavia, especially after Abby telling her story and how much guilt she's on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where things go for this episode. But yeah, the extended reaction should be up on Patreon. This is going to be fun. Like, well, it's not going to be fun for the people who's going to lose their lives potentially with one crew and McCreary's people, but it's going to be fun for me. I'm really excited. This is Damocles Part 1. Let's go. Go on, Murphy. Oh my god, I love that. Murphy, this is the most irresponsible decision ever. Raven's got this. There we go.
Child, you proud of you, Ethan?
No, he wouldn't. Oh! Even just got freaking done in. Shit, this isn't. Come on, Octavia, come on. Woo! At least you guys got a flying lesson today.
You made your choice. Let's do this.
Maddie didn't want any part of this, so technically she's not wrong. There's no we if I don't agree.
You did good, Mom. After this, I want you to rest. Maddie and I'll clean up. After this, it'll get easier. I need it. Will it?
Oh, she needs that.
You're asking someone who sent 100 kids to the ground to keep her own daughter from being floated. So whatever it takes, then? Whatever it takes.
Even if you have to betray your... whatever it takes. See, it's endgame all of a sudden. Clark, we're in the endgame now. No.
You took out the conductor. I changed the passphrase.
Oh! He's got a responsibility, but... Oh my god. Damn it, Clark.
Get down.
She's dead. Dead. Oh, no, dude, you saw your friend get shot. Why do you have a better chance?
This is your fault.
Fuck off, Octavia.
Peter, explain.
Bellamy's in trouble. Do what I say.
She's gotta fight for him.
Okay, now.
Good. Yeah, I played enough Metal Gear to know.
We're clear.
Yeah.
Come on.
honestly, stealth tactics are... Oh, Octavia, why are you being stupid?
As soon as you pull that trigger, we're done.
Indra!
Guy is hit. It's bad.
Gaia, no.
We have to get Gaia to Jackson. Come on, Indra.
No.
Indra was playing this
One
and...
cool, come back for us.
Oh, no.
First we stop the bleeding. I'll get there.
Because how many times have you got to face this ordeal and still have some glimmer of hope? Abby, don't do it. Good.
Sorry, Clark.
Oh boy. Whoa! Shit! Maddie!
I'll get the call.
Holy... Oh, Echo, Jesus! It's the bell at the end of the day.
You left Bellamy to die.
So that both our children can live happily ever after.
Nah. Get your hands up, Maddie. Oh, Clark. See, I don't know who... I don't even know which side to be on. One crew's batshit crazy, so is McCreary's side. I'm just wanting to have a nice cup of... Well, not a cup of tea, but a nice cup of coffee away from all the fucking drama.
And I'll struggle to live with that for the rest of my life. If only a conscience was a free pass, and not just a voice in your head you pretend to listen to between unspeakable acts.
Judge, jury, and executioner Vincent.
Him unburdened by conscience. Well, I'm happy for you. Truly care for her. You'll stop. You let her heal. I can't do that.
Oh boy, this is scary.
I think you need to leave. Most addicts fall off the wagon in the wake of personal tragedy. Did you know that?
Yeah, let's not. Oh, fuck, come on, Kane. Oh. Go, Abby. Oh, she's going this into overdrive, isn't she? No.
Octavia to break me.
Hang on.
Fend for herself.
Bellamy.
Fighting. If not for you, then for her.
Bellamy.
One precision.
She's realizing, isn't she? Yes. Come on, Octavia.
Now you care about Bellamy. I always
Yeah,
cared.
she always does, but
If he's still alive,
it was about Maddie at the end of the day.
McCreary forces Shaw to launch those missiles, torturing your friend Raven to get him to do it.
He put the flame in Maddie's head.
He did that to save us all,
Maddie agreed.
and she took it willingly.
Betraying you is her deepest regret. She's showing me that because she doesn't want you to make the same mistake she did.
Oh,
Please,
Alexa.
I know you're scared. I am too. But I have to do this. And you have to let me. But life should be about more than just surviving.
Exactly. Well put, Maddie. Do the right thing. Boy. Come on, Clark. Alexa wouldn't want this.
I thought I was keeping you alive, but it was you who saved me.
Oh.
You are Maddie Comluada Kilron Crew, heir to Becca Brametta, successor to Lexa Comtree Crew. I loved her so much, but it's nothing compared to how much I love you.
Oh boy.
I may never be able to fix what I broke, but I can save you.
This is Octavia I want to see.
And I want most of all. When they open fire.
Octavia, no.
My brother.
Say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
My responsibility.
Oh. Octavia, no. No, Octavia. Octavia.
Or you are the enemy.
No. Someone save her, please. Buddy! Come on, Murphy! Fuck, come on, boy! Come on, Murphy! Oh my god, this is the best rescue ever!
I obviously did.
I'm fucking out of breath here. I thought Octavia was gonna get it. I can't with that finale. Well, the part 1. It's. I love this. Give Murphy a gun, he'll be. To be continued. Fuck. That was close. That was close. I need a break. I've got part 2 to record in a bit as well. This is not good. Yeah, that was tense. That was a very, very emotional episode, though. Like, I'm sure that episode slayed me a bunch of times. I mean, it had its small emotional moments, like Raven and Shaw, where Shaw didn't want to go through this and all of that, didn't want to go through bombing one crew. But there were heavy emotional moments, especially towards the end. I thought Octavia was done for. Like, the way she mirrored, like, she hasn't said that before. And she mirrored it at a time where she's accepted that what she did was wrong. And it seems like they're going to build her path to redemption because she regrets what she's done. She's now realizing she has been she is responsible for what's happened right now. Even though she denied it at first, but I think it makes sense considering this season has all been about Octavia as a leader and how she doesn't want to fail. She doesn't want to go down easily, and she will keep fighting until she is she's right. And like, we've had those moments, I think, especially in the last few episodes where she has clung onto the embers of hope because she needs this. She needs to believe that good things will come out, even if the situation looks bad. She needs to believe that. So her denying, like, even when things looked shit in the valley in the past, she was still clinging onto the idea that she was doing the right thing because she needed that. And then when times looked like, as time decreased and all of that, and when things were going from bad to worse in terms of one crew's survivability and that nobody would be coming for them, she had to accept that what she did was wrong, and I absolutely enjoyed that. So I'm really excited. Like, if I'm assuming Octavia is going to survive this season because, like, they could have wrote her off in this episode, and I wouldn't be. I'd be sad. Don't get me wrong. And I didn't need this. I've just recorded a My Hero Academia episode, and I was fucking bawling my eyes out. So I would not need this. But they could have killed off Octavia in this episode, and I think it would be a poetic death, like if Maddie didn't come, or if Octavia got shot and then Maddie comes on and she's been like, I'm late, aren't I? So yeah. We'll get to Maddie in a minute, but they could have wrote her off in this episode, and I think it would be a fitting way to end her character because she's at a place of acceptance of where she went wrong. But not just that, though. That would have been an epic way to go out. Like, not just mirroring my responsibility lines to Bellamy, but the way she went, you're one crew or the enemy of one crew, like, guns blazing. Yeah, that would have been a really, really great way to go out. Like, it just embodies that fighting spirit that Octavia has always had. And I think that would be an emotional and in character way for her to go out if she were to die in this episode. Not saying that her surviving actually calmed my heart down, because I was fucking scared for my life when Octavia just went out into that spotlight, and it was daunting. So thank God for Maddie and all of that. But there's still a chance that people could die. Kane, because I'm sure Vincent took a chunk out of him there. Like, I assume he stabbed him there and then took a chunk out of him, because, yeah, why not? I couldn't tell because it was all so fast paced, and it was like, oh shit. But yeah, we got Kane, we got Gaia, who is not looking too good at the minute. And who knows what else could happen in the next episode. This is only part 1, so it's one of those cases where you have to strap in and embrace the shitstorm that's about to come down, because I guarantee part 2 is going to kick us heavily. Because that episode was tense. It was very, very emotional. The ending, as well as Lexa. Fuck's sake. Like, she still plays a part, and I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I loved the idea that Lexa did play a fundamental part in this episode. Like, she's dead, but her legacy and her contribution to the show doesn't have to end. I know the actress is on Fear the Walking Dead and all of that. I don't know if she still is and all of that, because Walking Dead people, like, main characters die all the time, I guess. I know my friend Tortured Boy is not very happy with one lead character who is written off and all of that, so yeah. I digress anyways, but yeah, I know she has taken a different show under her wing, but I would love to, that scene didn't need Lexa. Like, we didn't need to see her. It was emotional as it is, because it was the fact that Lexa was trying to communicate to Clark through Maddie, and it was a really, really sweet way. Not just that, though, but we got a bit more in-depth background to Lexa when she decided to side with Mount Weather back in season 2. There was regret on her mind, but it was for her own people, and she didn't want Clark to do the same thing. She wanted Clark to do better than her, and I absolutely loved it. But like I said, I don't think it would be really, really great if we saw the actress appear, speaking to Maddie or whatever, herself, but I don't think it was needed, because, like I said, what Maddie told Clark about the fact that Clark has that Lexa, should I say, has semblance of regret. It was really, really beautiful, and it did a really, really impactful job, because it got Clark to steer in the right direction. So yeah, and I was able, and I have loved how Maddie has been able to try and steer Clark on the right direction, especially in these last few episodes, but especially when shit's going down between one crew and McCreary's people, because there isn't a good side at the end of the day, and it's all about the lesser of two evils, and I will get to that in a bit, because I feel like this season has done a really, really good job in terms of showing both sides, and how you can't really pick a side because they're both psychotic bastards, aren't they? But I guess in this case, especially now that Octavia is back, one crew, yay! No, but I loved how Maddie was able to convince Clark to choose the right side, especially with how Lexa communicated to Clark through Maddie. And it just goes to show, like, just because just because that Maddie's still a child and she's still young, it doesn't mean that she's unable to make logical statements. Of course, like, Lexa did help out a bunch, but, Maddie is the one that's trying to steer Clark on the right direction. And, not just that though, but, I have not been agreeing with what Clark has, I mean, yes, she's lost a commander in the past, and it hurt me. It hurts still to this day. Come on. And she doesn't want to risk that chance again with Maddie, with someone who's basically her daughter. I mean, let's call it as it is. She's basically her daughter. So yeah. If there was like like I said, if there was adoption papers, she would sign the shit up for that. But I get it why she did what she had to do. But she was following Lexa, like what Lexa would do, to even make deals with the devils to, well, even though McCreary's the monster in this case, we're taking Kane's advice, but yeah, she was making a deal with the devil in order to protect her own, and her, especially with these 6 years, and since she's gotten to know Maddie longer than I guess she would with Bellamy and co., her heart longs for Maddie more, so she's going to protect her. I get it, but I don't agree with it. And, you know, just because she is the main character of a show doesn't mean that all of her choices are going to be 100% right. So, there's going to be stuff that you're going to disagree on, and this is one case that I absolutely do disagree on with Clark and lean towards more with Maddie. So, yeah, but, I did like the, I did like Maddie trying to steer her in the right direction, as well as Abby as well, trying to give her some advice, because Clark is literally now in Abby's shoes. She's basically a mother to a child who that you might have to do unthinkable things towards, like in terms of protecting them and all of that. Because I guess the alternative on the arc was Clark waiting until she's 18 and, well, maybe potentially getting floated and all of that. Like, they sent the kids to the ground, and it was not just better for her than, you know, her being 18 and then her getting floated, but it was to see if Earth would be survivable for the human race, because the arc was a shit show. So Abby giving that lesson in terms of whatever it takes, Avengers, was really, really great stuff. And I'm really, really liking Abby more steering into a better direction now that she's off the pills. Even killing Vincent, which was a really, really hectic scene, may I add. And I really, really loved the tension between Kane and Vincent, by the way, before they did fight and all of that. And Vincent seemingly took a good bite out of Kane and all of that. I did love the tension, but I would really, really love the fact that Abby executed him, because it's kind of like metaphorical, isn't it? Considering Vincent's the one that keeps supplying and all of that, and Abby's going through the process of ditching the pills altogether. And since Vincent's the one that is bringing the pills to Abby, it's like cut off your supply, kill your supply dead. So basically that's kind of metaphorical. I don't know, but it is what it is for me. So yeah. But yeah, I liked that Abby was steering in the right direction. But yeah, like I said, I absolutely did love this episode in terms of Maddie trying to steer Clark into a more better direction. I will say, during that exchange after Vincent was dead, I thought Kane said he knew it was Abby that forced Octavia to basically make it a crime to not be a cannibal and all of that, but he then kept blaming Octavia and all of that. So I'm assuming that it was the first message that Abby suggested cannibalism, not enforcing it. So yeah, because that scene left me a bit perplexed, because I was thinking, wait, does he know and all of that? Because one of the biggest things is that Kane doesn't know that Abby enforced the idea, was the one that enforced the idea. So yeah, but it was really, really great stuff to see Abby being on a more better direction. Same with Clark now. Both the Clarks are more in a better direction, with Abby now ditching the pills and becoming more clear-headed, and Clark ditching what is best for your own people to do something right, because that killed Lexa inside. So she doesn't want Clark to go through the same thing, especially with the fact that there's Bellamy there, and she left Bellamy to be executed to protect Maddie and all of that, all because of Maddie. So it's for my own people. And this is the thing, Bellamy has been a really, really great contribution in Clark's life. Even Echo said it. Like, Echo... I'd say I loved Echo, how disappointed she was when we had that little sit down with both Clark and Echo, because it was like she was disappointed in her. Like, Bellamy would have, well, Clark, Echo knows how good of a leader Clark can be, and seeing Clark go in this direction is kind of like it's kind of like a betrayal in Echo's eyes, because especially on the arc in the 6 years, I'm sure Echo would have heard about how great of a leader Clark actually was. Like, I mean, she got the impression, I guess, when she was on the opposing end of Sky Crew before they were sent up in space. But I'm sure Bellamy would have, because Echo would have known that that Bellamy feels a lot of heartache about leaving Clark behind. So she would have heard stories and all of that. And seeing Clark like this now is going to feel like, well, this isn't the Clark I used to know and all of that. So I really, really liked that confrontation. As well as the whole Murphy situation where he was just like so happy with his gun. I absolutely loved that, especially the first bit. It was very, very comical. I ship it now, so yeah. But yeah, I absolutely loved this. I'm loving this season so much. Like, I feel like this season has heavily tested the humanity of a lot of characters, because this season has literally been the case of there's no good guys. And even though that seemingly was ditched a while back, I say a while back, it was like a season back, but still, even though that seemingly was ditched, it's literally been the case, because one crew and McCreary's people, not good whatsoever. And that's been the case, it's been the case throughout the season. Like, you're more leaning to Dioza out of anything, because there's been a three-way, basically, with Octavia, with McCreary, with Dioza, and then Dioza and Kane has to side with McCreary, which Kane has heavy regret on. But, it's that lesser of two evils, and I really, really absolutely, loved Kane about how he's sick of choosing what is the lesser of two evils, and he's just completely done with this. So, and I can't blame him after everything that he's gone through. It's very, very taxing on the mind, and yeah, this season has absolutely been good in portraying difficult choices for both sides and all of that, where it even tests people like Clark, because she's got to side with McCreary, which is not ideal, and it's fracturing the relationship between Maddie and Clark, and it's really, really great to see. So yeah, but yeah, I think apart from that, I'm gonna get ready to record episode number 13 of the final episode. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this. But it was a really, really great episode in terms of emotions, in terms of steering characters in the right direction. Octavia, Clark, Abby. It was really, really great stuff to see, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what what part 2 has on offer. So yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting to see. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!